Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to the viewers of Hilal TV. We are currently at Cape Town International Airport and we are awaiting the arrival of Ambassador Ibrahim Rasool. As many of you know, Ibrahim Rasool has been seen as a persona non grata through America, but basically through the President Donald Trump, for a webinar that was held about, 2 weeks ago now, and where information on this particular webinar was completely misconstrued. Our reality that we are sitting with is that America seems to deliberately have a force against Africa, where much aid is being removed from Africa at this particular point. And our reality is, why is this happening? It is because our pro-Palestinian approach, as well as the fact that we have the case at the ICJ. President Donald Trump and many others has attempted to bully South Africa in order to stop this ICJ case. Our brother Ibrahim Rasool, like many of us, may not be the most, none of us are perfect. And many might have issues with him for things done in the past where we are not in agreement with those aspects. If I look at an aspect before he left, when he said he's going to put the megaphone down with regard to Palestine, I was very upset. No one can ever put their megaphone down when it comes to a genocide. But understanding international relations, the work that he had to do and the diplomacy that he had to ensure resulted in a statement of such nature. But despite that statement, many individuals, like your South African Zionist Federation, South African Jewish Board and others, despite him saying he's putting the megaphone down, was still attacking him because they know Ibrahim Rasool is pro-Palestinian and he will stand for that which is right. And that is what we all have to stand for. When he did the webinar, that was just one of the reasons that they utilized in order to get rid of him in the US. Now let's also understand how the Democratic Alliance is working, AfriForum, Cape Exit. How interesting that these entities are visiting America. These entities who are pro-Israel and against Palestine. And the ambitions and what are they trying to achieve. With the DA, we have individuals who are in international relations portfolio, yet they do their own visits, creating an international relations sector of their own, where they liaise with other countries. They do not have the permission of the South African government. They do not represent the South African government in their actions. Now, let's go further. Donald Trump was placed in a position not too long ago. Is the Africa sector in America already staffed? Is there representation? So when we go and visit America at this point, who are we going to be meeting? Is there anybody for Africa at this point? Have we asked ourselves the question? Who are they hoping to push forward to represent and be the ambassador for South Africa in America? Now, is this about South Africa ultimately and the relations between South Africa and America? Or is there something more? How many entities has personal interest vested in America that they need to protect? Our country, South Africa, is in trillions of rands debt. Right now, all we're doing is servicing debt and maybe just being able to pay off a little bit of the amount that we currently owe. Why is South Africa so financially dependent upon others? When we have all the resources right here in our country, why do we sell off our resources and we purchase back completed products? Why are we not finalizing the products and creating employment in our own country? South Africa needs to become financially independent, and we need to work with countries who has reached out to us and are wanting to work with South Africa. We need to stop our dependency on countries that are going to bully us and keep us dependent and not independent. I'm with the Jama-ah political party, but as a Muslim, I need to also warn our brothers and sisters. Islamophobia is a very real threat in South Africa. It is coming out more than ever. If you check the social handles of articles with regard to Ibrahim Rasool, with regard to Palestine, you will be shocked with regard to how many intimidation there is, threats there are, sarcasm and insults there are with regard to our Muslim brothers and sisters. Racism in South Africa, it is on a level that is completely shocking and a disgrace. So to all my Muslim brothers and sisters and to those of all religions who support and understand the importance of Ubuntu and unity, please wake up to the reality. Just remember, if South Africa is going to change, if we're going to create a change in our country, first we need to find our humanity. We need to maintain our faith, most importantly, in our Creator. But unity is very, very important. And if we can come together, though as Muslims we might be the minority, everyone knows the moment the Muslims come together and unite, that is what they fear. So my message out to you on this beautiful month of Ramadan is, let us as a ummah start uniting. Let us as a ummah start filling our madrasas and filling our masjids. That is very, very important. And no matter your personal difference with a person, we have more similarities than differences. And though even I have my differences with Brother Ibrahim Rasool, I am here today because I will still stand with that which is righteous. May Allah grant us all understanding, inshallah, ameen, and Ramadan Kareem to all. May Allah accept your ibadah and reward you for your good deeds, inshallah, ameen. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.